Всем привет! Агага и мама, и папа, и Алина, и Кися, и моя Кися. Потому мы ходим кроватки то. Вот. Тереkhina. И, а что ж, я буду так тереть. Я готовлю какой-то чай.
Ты тоже хочешь чай? One is the main failure of today. Like the day just started and I've already got some troubles. I've burned my sweater, like you can see it. I was heating up the kettle, the teapot, and we have gas, so it kind of like opened fire. And I was doing like preparing the cups and stuff, and I've noticed that my hand is kind of burning. So I was like, okay, this is weird. And then I look at it and it's just like fire. So I think I kind of burned my hand a little bit too. Yes, I burned it too a little bit, but it's not a lot. So it doesn't even hurt that much. Yeah, but I mean, bye sweater. It was a nice one. We have a cat that sometimes thinks that she's a parrot or something like that. Because что? Сейчас покушаем, сейчас. Because she climbs on my shoulder and she just walks around the house with me like that. And you know, she's just kind of hugging me. So yeah, I think it's cute, but sometimes she gets like too into my personal space, you know. Back again in my t-shirt now, trying to heat up the kettle again, but without any accidents. And and we kind of ran out of our breakfast type of food, if you know what I mean. Like we had our oatmeal yesterday, the last oatmeal we had, and so Tola is in the house, in our abandoned house, doing all the work. He has been there for several days now, and I've been by myself with kids, so you can see I'm kind of tired a little bit. And I really don't want to go to the store to buy any food for breakfast, because I need to go to the store. I need to get all the kids ready, go with them, like carry Adeline in my hands or use the stroller. We have that cloth wrap where you can do this thing and put the baby inside, but it's so uncomfortable. Like I just can't. I love our Airly baby carrier, but we can't use it yet because Adeline doesn't sit yet. So with this wrap, it's so overwhelming. I hate it. Honestly. So I use it only if I really have to. And now I just don't want to go to the store because Tola is coming home today at night. So today in the evening, very late evening, maybe about 10 p.m. or something like that. And yeah, so he can bring he can buy food for tomorrow and stuff, but yeah, I don't want to go with kids to the store. So the point is that I'm just trying to find all the kind of snack type of food that we have and just put it in one plate for Agatha because she's hungry. Нет, вот твоя.
Нет.
Это моя. Но тут больше всего интересного. Это моя. Я тебе сделала красиво. Держи.
Вот это?
А это моя.
На. Мама, да. Да.
Дядя? Что он делает?
Коробки.
Коробки носит? Да.
Что у дяди?
Какие-то вещи.
А чей?
Его.
Где-то туда шой.
Нашел?
Да.
Это сосед.
Сосед.
So, as I said, Toля is in our village fixing the house, and yeah, I'm very proud of this man. He has no construction skills, no renovation skills, like nothing, but he's doing a great job. He has been talking with a lot of his friends who can do some of this stuff, so they've been kind of guiding him how to do things and what to do, like which step after which step. So yeah, he's very excited. The house is not livable yet, so he has to either rent the local hostel there or sleep in the car, and he does both depending on his mood, because hostel is not very comfortable also. Kind of hard times for my husband, but he's excited. He likes the project, and I think it's really interesting for him to try to learn how to fix it and how to do stuff, because he has never had any opportunity to learn these things. He has never been renovating anything, so I think it's great for him to try to kind of see what he can do, what he can't. Yeah, and we're just with the kids. I'm trying to take care of them. We go to the city sometimes by taxi, but it's a long drive, so I'm not really a fan of doing that. And taxi drivers are really dangerous here in the sense that they drive kind of dangerously. They're like, you know. I really don't like going to the city by taxi, but sometimes we do that if we need something. She woke up, so I put her there in her little place. She's trying to crawl, but she can't yet. And I have some house chores that need to be done there. It's just a dry laundry that I put there in the morning when we woke up, but I need to go through it and fold it.
Я только кисточка.
Кисточка.
Так. Вот. Я мочичку и добре. Наин. Шала.
We went book shopping a couple days ago here in Tbilisi for the first time in the past year. We decided to check some local bookstores, and I've been looking for books for children in Russian here, but this is quite a task. Some stores have Russian literature, but I mean literature in Russian, books in Russian, but not that many, and just the amount of books they have for children is very small. So I found a couple books and I was so excited because I love them so much. These are the books. I think it's Japan author. I'm not sure, but I think so. Yes, he's from Tokyo. So they're so cute. I mean, look at them. They're just so cute. They don't have almost any text, but I like the pictures. Они собрали свои рюкзаки, да?
Да.
И пошли
Домик.
искать новый домик, да?
Ой. Ой.
И домик нам переворачивается. I think in one of my previous vlogs it was also meatballs and potatoes. So here we are again. I finally started to dedicate more time to learning Georgian, and it's been quite hard to study language with kids running around, because I can do it in the evening, but in the evening I'm just so tired, my mind just... I started to learn their alphabet, so I have like this thing go a little bit every day. I mean, I know how to write, so this doesn't make much sense for me, but at least I dedicate some time to remember the letters, because honestly they all look the same to me. And I have one thing on my phone. There are little lessons about each letter, and after each lessons they give you task how to like write this letter in different situations and in different words. And they also give me text, Russian text, but they slowly one by one change Russian letters to Georgian letters. So I'm reading Russian text, but I get used to see Georgian letters and remember how they are pronounced, which letter makes which sound. So it's been really nice. I think I've learned half of the alphabet already. Also, I'm learning phrases like good morning, bye, thank you, sorry, and stuff like that. You know, the basic phrases for communicating with people. And some people have been asking me if Georgian alphabet is similar to Russian, and no, like you can see, this is Russian, this is Georgian, so they're absolutely different. They're very like curvy. I've just noticed that we had a huge mess in the children's wardrobe here, so I took out everything and put it here, and I need to fold it now to make it look nice and beautiful. Ta-da! I don't know where all the other clothes are, probably in the laundry, but that's all we have now. That's not the dust, that's just how it looks. I just found the cry scene, guys. Agatha drew on her bathroom stand with this. Just everything. Что ты делаешь?
Присыпаю.
Класс. Adeline wanted me to hold her for a little bit, which doesn't happen that often, I'll tell you. She likes when I hold her, but she also likes to just be on the ground, on the flat surface, and just move a little bit by herself. So she was calling for me, and that is sweet. And Koshka, and Agatha is still playing with the fireplace, which I don't know if it's okay or not, but at least she's quiet. And she doesn't make that much mess because she has these boxes. My husband, last time he came from the house, he brought a couple like desserts from the cafe, and we have the boxes, and because that's just paper boxes, we burn them with other wood as well, and he kept the boxes in the fireplace just to burn next time, and Agatha found them, and now it's like a playground for her. like a sandbox. Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah.
Finally, it's the sleeping time, the last treat for today. It's been like 1 million of them. Все, пока-пока.
Bye-bye.